Good evening. I'm here to speak to you today on how we can pay teachers more without higher taxes. In California, there has been a dispute going on for a number of years now about if teachers should receive a higher salary. Many parents and other citizens disagree with this motion because they feel teachers are already paid plenty of money. Even more of a concern, if the teachers did receive a raise, the money would more than likely come from an elevated tax. I have a great solution to this problem: pay teachers in other ways. I come from a family of educators. My great-grandmother, grandmother, and father have all been teachers. My grandmother and father are still currently teaching. Why, you may ask, would I not support them getting paid a higher salary? The truth is that yes, I do support them getting paid a higher salary. But at the moment, I do think that teachers should be paid in other ways, and some of the best ways to pay them are in respect, appreciation, and lending them a helping hand. Respecting the teacher. As a daughter, granddaughter, and great-granddaughter of educators, and also working as a para-teacher myself, someone who assists the teacher, I often see a lack of respect for educators from both the children and the parents. One of the common things I see is defiant children and even more defiant parents. Take, for example, the battle of homework and test scores. A teacher assigns homework. The child doesn't want to do it. The parent doesn't want to fight with the child to do it. The child doesn't do it. Test comes and they don't do well. They get a low score. The child and parent are angry with the teacher. They complain and tell others the teacher is bad at their job. The United States, especially here in California, put a great deal of pressure on teachers to get high test scores. According to his article, Teachers Take the Fall for Bad Policy, writer Daniel Denver pointed out that the Obama administration Race to the Top gave money to schools if the scores were high enough. If not, they could be shut down or taken over by private charter school operators. Believe it or not, most teachers don't actually like giving out homework or even these tests. They do it because they have to. With the demand of high test scores being expected, teachers have little choice or they could lose their jobs. When the teacher sends homework, try being respectful and do it. If it doesn't get done and the test score comes back low, please have some respect for the teacher and try not to blame them. They send this work home and give these tests because it's part of their job, not because they have some evil, twisted agenda or get some enjoyment out of it. Now for appreciating the teacher. According to authors Dr. Noel C. Nelson, Ph.D., and psychologist Janine Lamar Calaba, research confirms that when people feel and express appreciation, good things happen to their minds, hearts, and bodies. It can be harnessed and used to transform daily life. I am sure many of you have heard of Teacher Appreciation Day. Those of you with children may have sent gift cards, flowers, or candy to your child's teacher on that day. And while that is a very nice thing to do, would you only like to be appreciated once a year? Teachers do a lot, and many of them put in more hours than they are paid for. According to the Townsville Bulletin, teachers are working longer hours than ever, and a national survey of more than 2,000 teachers found over two-thirds regularly working more than 46 hours a week. Almost a quarter of all teachers work more than 55 hours a week. The article goes on to say that because of this workload and added stress, many teachers are contemplating leaving their profession. Try asking yourself, how often do I need to feel appreciated? Once a day? Once a week? Once a month? Try applying this to the teacher. Some of the best ways to show appreciation to the teacher is actually not in gift cards, flowers, or candy, though they are nice. In fact, words of thank you will do wonders. A small note of thanks is just as good. Also, teaching your children to say thank you once in a while will do wonders. Assisting and helping the teacher. According to BMC Public Health, high-quality child care is a population health investment that relies on the capacity of its providers, and that mental health and the well-being of child care educators is fundamental to quality care. In California, the average class size is 32 students. 32 students, 1 teacher. For you parents who feel tired and exhausted at the end of the day of having, we'll say, 6 children, how do you think that the teacher feels with 32 students, 32 children? So, how can we help these teachers keep their sanity? I have a couple suggestions. The first one is volunteer. Teachers almost always have prep work to do. Homework, class projects, testing, grading, and many, many other things. How would you feel if someone came into your home and did housework for you, even just once a week? I bet most of you would probably be pretty happy about life. I know I would. But that is very similar to how most teachers would feel, having someone come into their classroom and volunteer and help them out with these things. Now, there are those few exceptions who would actually feel more stressed having someone come in there to their classroom and doing this work. So make sure that you ask the teacher before you become a volunteer. The second one is donations. Teachers are always needing supplies, especially the elementary schools. Crayons, pencils, erasers, magnets, glue, you name it. Teachers have to buy these supplies out of pocket. And the cost of everything makes a heck of a dent in a teacher's bank account. Can we really blame them for wanting to have more money? Out of 32 children, if even half the class donated 1 or 2 school supplies a month, that would save the teacher a significant amount of money, and you also wouldn't go broke. It would probably be less than a higher tax to pay the teacher. To me, this is one of the ways for everyone to save a little money. Not to mention a little less stress. A little less stress means better mental health. Better mental health means better and more quality education. By paying our teachers with respect, appreciation, and help, we can make a huge difference in the life of a teacher, children, and even our community. Just by doing these simple acts. We don't need more taxes to pay the teachers better. We just need to treat our educators better. You don't have to be a parent to respect, appreciate, or help a teacher. The great thing about this is anyone can do it. Thank you.